Every year, thousands of people search the same question: what really happens in the Bermuda Triangle? For decades, this stretch of ocean between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico has been called the graveyard of the Atlantic. Ships vanish without a trace, planes disappear from radar, and no distress calls are ever heard. The stories are terrifying, but are they true? Today on Rational Docs, we're going to cut through the myths and give you the rational, science-backed truth about the Bermuda Triangle in 2026. Stick with me until the end, because the real explanation is far more interesting than any supernatural story. Let's begin with the facts. Between 1945 and today, more than 50 ships and 20 aircraft have been reported missing in this area. That sounds dramatic until you compare the numbers. The Bermuda Triangle covers roughly 500,000 square miles of ocean, one of the busiest shipping and flying routes on the planet. Statistically, the number of disappearances here is actually lower than in other heavily trafficked areas of the same size. So why did the legend start? It all began in 1945 with Flight 19, 5 Navy bombers that vanished during a training mission. The squadron leader was heard saying the compass was malfunctioning and they were lost. The official U.S. Navy report? Human error and bad weather. No mystery. But the myths grew. Magnetic anomalies, giant rogue waves, even alien abductions or the lost city of Atlantis. Here's the rational truth in 2026. Modern science has 3 very clear explanations that cover almost every single case. Extreme weather and rogue waves. The Bermuda Triangle sits where the Gulf Stream meets the Sargasso Sea. Sudden storms can form in minutes. In 2026, satellite data shows rogue waves up to 100 feet high still occur here, waves big enough to swallow a large ship in seconds without leaving debris. Methane gas eruptions from the ocean floor. There are massive pockets of methane hydrate under the seabed. When they suddenly release, they create pockets of gas that lower the density of the water. A ship sailing over one can sink instantly, and the gas can also cause airplane engines to fail. This has been proven in lab tests and matches several real disappearances. Human error plus technology failure. Even in 2026, GPS can glitch in bad weather. Compasses can be thrown off by magnetic variation in this region. Most mysterious cases have perfectly normal explanations once the full logs are examined. The United States Coast Guard and Lloyd's of London, the world's biggest maritime insurers, both confirm the same thing. There is nothing statistically unusual about the Bermuda Triangle. It is simply one of the busiest and most unpredictable stretches of ocean on Earth. So why do the myths continue? Because fear and mystery sell. Documentaries, books, and YouTube videos about the unsolved Bermuda Triangle get millions of views. The boring truth, weather, gas, and human mistakes, doesn't make for exciting headlines. But on Rational Docs, we always choose facts over fiction. What do you think? Did the rational explanation surprise you, or do you still believe something more is happening out there? Drop your honest opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. If you want the rational truth behind more myths, ghosts, ancient aliens, conspiracy theories, and scientific